Hello, your host. Welcome back. Good. We will.
You're on a path in the
Oh.
woods. You're here to slay her.
Alright. Let's go Viva La
The
Revolution.
spirit. We're not going to go through. Ignore him. The interior blade is.
Take the
You
blade.
take the blade from.
Enter the basement.
The door. Her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds. Don't let it fool.
Oh.
Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock up. She's so cold. Focus on the task.
Shut up.
And there you are. Are
Yes.
you here to kill me or something?
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
That's fine.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End
End
this.
this. Slay the princess.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh no.
Oh,
That's it?
this is it, isn't it?
I feel like this was bad.
I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder. Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
No. But I haven't stabbed you yet, and I don't know what else to do, so.
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
Mm. I kinda
It's
do.
over. You could check her sleeves if you want, but I can assure you that there's nothing hidden up there.
Is she even wearing sleeves? It doesn't look like she is.
We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse?
Just take the knife and stab the brain.
I really don't think you should do that.
Probably not.
And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us?
Probably.
I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
Remove the blade.
You lean down and wrap your hand around the blade's hilt. But as you begin to slide it out of its resting place, you feel a sharp and sudden jab in your side. What was that?
I guess I won't be dying alone after all.
Aww.
Quick, let's get out of here. It's too late for that now. You collapse to the ground as the mortally wounded princess twists a blade of her own deeper between your ribs.
Huh.
As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now.
You know what? I would agree. We are definitely even now.
See you around.
You were so close. Why did you hesitate? It doesn't matter. At least you managed to take her with you. For whatever that's worth. Everything goes dark, and you
And die. The razor. Ooh.
You're on a path. You're here to.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta do this
I
after.
can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
This whole thing's a crock of shit. She's just going to pull a knife out of nowhere and stab us again.
Hello, who are you?
Stabbed to death? Well, you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
Yeah, that's exactly what you told us last time. You said this whole thing would be easy, but after we sank our blade into her heart, she just got up and started stabbing us.
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons, so there's no reason to fear her. You were made for this job. You'll do just fine.
Proceed to the cabin.
A warning. She will lie.
He couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you.
We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful. Just stay focused and you'll be fine. The interior of the cabin is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need
to do it if you want to. Alright. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
It feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands. Let's make her hurt for what she's done to us.
Now, enter the basement. Fuck approaching the mirror. It just disappears anyway.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall. The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
That's right, scraping. I told you she has something, I told you.
That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head.
No.
Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
Hello.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
There's something so wrong with that voice.
What? That was a kind of sexy voice. In a very twisted, demented sense, I guess. I suppose. Possibly.
Yeah, she thinks she's better than us, like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room.
Why are you standing up straight? With your hands behind you. That's not good.
I wonder if she remembers us.
Finally, somebody! Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down.
That's not gonna happen.
If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
But why is there a tunnel behind her? I don't like that.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
Kinda?
Last time? If somebody came into my house and stabbed me to death and then I killed him, surely I would remember that.
You clearly do.
But I don't remember it, so it must not have happened.
Last time? What are you talking about?
Ugh, it's like the two of you are working together on this. Aren't you listening to her? She's obviously lying through her teeth.
Yes.
I'm terrible at spotting lies, and even I can tell something's up here. We can't be the only ones that looped back to the start. Someone else has to remember, right? Yes, something is obviously up, and we can all tell that she's lying. The thing she's lying about is how dangerous she is, not dimension hopping or time travel or whatever it is you think you're doing.
Yeah, let's try this one.
That doesn't sound like me.
I have absolutely zero doubts that she is going to stab us if we get close to her.
Yeah, pretty much.
She certainly feels threatening. Just because she's acting like she's going to stab you doesn't mean she has the means to actually do it.
But she does.
But you know who is armed? You. So stop second-guessing yourself and do your job. But I'm nervous. All the more reason to jump into the deep end and deal with her right now before you waste any more time getting stuck in your head.
Narrator, you suck. I hate you. Yeah, we do.
But I'm not mad at you, so please stop standing so far out of reach.
How many more times does she have to vaguely threaten you before you finally decide you're ready to deal with her? We're clearly still figuring out our angle. We don't have the luxury of watching this from a distance. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you think I'm in a position of luxury right now?
Yes.
You're acting like you are. My entire world is at risk.
Don't give a fuck.
Then maybe you should behave with a little more humility. A bit of self-deprecation would go a long way. I have my dignity.
Fuck your dignity.
Fine. And will continue to treat you exactly how you deserve to be treated.
Would I just lie? Would I just lie to your face and tell you a thing I remembered happening didn't happen just so I could stab you again?
Yes.
I mean, just so I could stab you for the first time.
Aha! She slipped up there. She said again, and her taking it back doesn't count. Do you hear how deranged you sound right now? Please stop dawdling. This is only going to end with violence. Postponing the inevitable is only going to make it worse for you when it actually happens.
No, it doesn't. It's not.
A knife? What are you talking about? I don't have a knife. Where would I keep a knife?
Nope.
And why would I stab you to death? I don't know you. You haven't given me a reason to stab you to death. It would be so silly of me to cut you open and look at your insides.
Okay, I could have sworn we didn't mention stabbing anyone to death. Sounds like she's really out for blood. Fortunately for you, she isn't armed.
No, she is.
It would be so much easier to prove that I do have a sharp object. I could just show it to you, but I don't have one, so I can't.
No. There's multiple ways you could prove you don't got a knife.
The princess smiles as she pulls her hands from behind her back.
But look at this! Hands! Hands that don't have anything in them to stab you with!
I know you have a knife.
Her smile stretches into an even wider grin as she shakes her sleeves.
And empty sleeves, too! Look at how few stabbing implements I have. It's practically zero.
See? You do have one. But what if you had... Yeah, what if you had...
I've shown you all of my hiding spots. What kind of princess do you think I am? I would never hide something sharp somewhere secret.
I mean, I don't want to be sounding like a jackass, but A, you never stripped and threw your clothes over here, so I could examine them and prove you're not hiding anything. So you didn't prove you don't have a knife. And you said practically zero, which means you have one.
Wait, that sounds like I'm lying, but I'm actually not. My secret zones are for me, only they have nothing to do with you or my intention to not stab you to death the second you get close to me.
Her smile drops for a moment, her expression sharp and flat.
I assure you, there's nothing hidden there.
I know there's hidden things.
I'm inclined to believe her on that one. She seems serious.
You're stupid.
Of course, but that doesn't mean that she doesn't have something hidden somewhere. We know for a fact she's armed.
But if we killed each other, then why are we here, right now? Both of us normal and unstabbed.
Yeah, let's do this one.
That's so rude of you, passing judgments on strangers you've never met just because they're different from you. How would you like it if I did that, huh? Silly little bird-face thinks he's so serious coming down here but doesn't know anything. Thinks he can tell me to get rid of all the knives I don't even have while he gets to wave one around right in front of me. I bet you didn't like that, did you? I bet you didn't like being judged for no reason.
I don't care.
I think I've said my piece at this point.
Good. You can shut up.
We all have. But if you want to keep exhausting your questions, it beats getting stabbed to death.
What? No! No! I wouldn't stab you. I am just a sweet, innocent princess trapped here for no reason. And you are a brave knight who's supposed to walk up to not stabbing distance to help me. Okay, I'm bored now.
She's bored?
Yeah.
That's absurd. She doesn't get to be bored. Not in a way that matters. She's a prisoner. She's... In a sudden burst of movement, the princess leaps towards you, a blade erupting from her free arm, her wrist limp and empty from the violent expulsion. Huh. So I guess she did have a knife of her own after all.
Told you.
How conciliatory of you. We appreciate it, really. Now what are we going to do?
At least we're safe here. She's still in chains. And those chains stop her from continuing her advance, at least for a moment. She looks down at them with something between annoyance and confusion. And then she slices through her arm. Okay, maybe we aren't safe here. She doesn't even hesitate before darting towards you with a terrifying speed you can't hope to outpace.
Do we get an option to fight back?
Shit. Okay, she's down an arm and we still have a weapon. I guess we'll have to use it.
And use it you do. But unfortunately for you, and for the entire world, you are horribly outmatched. You keep pace with her for a single brief and wordless exchange, before she severs your hand, and with it, your only line of defense.
She's much better at this than she was last time. Yeah, it's unreal. Bloody cheater.
I'm going to kill you now.
Okay. I figured.
And with a squelch, she does just that. Everything
Goodbye.
goes dark, and you die.
The Erms race. Oh.
You're on a path in the woods.
No, fuck that. If we're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin.
You're what?
The interior of the cabin is sharp, a constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do?
Dude said, fuck you. That's awesome.
I feel dizzy. Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now?
The circle's getting smaller and smaller. Running isn't an option anymore. We have to fight.
Hello, Hunted.
What's the point of fighting if she's just going to win every time? It hurts being sliced to pieces. We're better off just sitting up here and doing nothing.
Great, so obviously you've already been here. How many times? This is our third? No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realise that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right?
Shut up.
Can't be right, that's too much responsibility.
I couldn't agree more. We couldn't be trusted with the fate of a single person, let alone the fate of the world.
Dude, shut up. No.
Let's just stay focused, shall we? The only furniture of note is a bent metal table, a pristine blade perched. We take it. Okay, sure, you take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
This feels right. We just have to keep our senses sharp.
That's right, we've got to be able to win eventually.
And what if we never do?
So, are you just going to stand there, or are you going to head to the basement like you're supposed to? I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there? You walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right? There isn't a door, there's just that mirror. There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore.
I can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. If our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it.
You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it.
Let's just move it out of the way without looking. I don't want to see us. I'm sure we all look awful after dying twice.
Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess.
Oh.
You
Okay.
reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open. And the mirror's gone. How
How
surprising.
surprising.
It was never there.
Just an illusion.
Guess it's time for us to see her again. Just stay focused and you'll be fine. You step forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
Your body tumbles onto the basement floor and the form of the princess comes into view, standing at a distance. She gives you a wry smile.
Hi. It looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore. But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
Fun for her, maybe. I didn't like dying all over again.
But how are you gonna get out if we can't get out?
Thinking about dying makes us as good as dead. The only thing that matters is survival.
Okay.
Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it. We just need to find a way to win once. Nothing bad has come of it yet. Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin. The people there mattered.
Nah, I didn't know him.
The past isn't real. There's only here and now.
Well,
Your internal bickering is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain clatters to the floor. She's loose, and she is coming for you.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
no, I'll walk over there.
Shit. She's coming for us and I'm out of ideas.
I'm going to do this one.
Now, I've tolerated quite a bit from you, but this is a bridge too far. Please don't try romancing the princess. She wants to kill you. She's going to end the world if you don't stop her.
She's going to kill me no matter what. At least I can do is be nice. Because the sword arms are pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, do we have to flirt with the murderous monster?
Yes,
I'd rather not.
I am.
It's not like she wants us anyway.
You shut up. I don't have to listen to you. I have enough insecurity.
I'm fine with it. Let's see where this goes. A rosy blush flushes in the princess's cheeks, and a wide grin cuts across her face.
You're the only person I know, so that's a first. You're sweet. I like you. You're also gorgeous.
Thank you.
Oh, be damned, this is actually going to work, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Still gonna kill you, though.
That's okay.
Or not?
At least she likes us. I've never been liked before.
Well, that's good for you, buddy.
Blush still glowing in her cheeks, the princess closes the distance between you, blades flashing. She skewers you.
There was nothing I could do.
Ow. What worthwhile romance doesn't hurt at least a little bit? What matters is that she likes us. She's even said as much.
Hi, Smutton. It's Smutty, guys. It's Smutton.
Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die? You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
I have no idea.
I think we're dead, and that's all we'll ever be.
Dead, dead.
Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead. This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
Oh.
This is 4. No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances. Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her.
No, that sounds stupid. But
As long as
okay.
we keep moving. We'll win her heart eventually.
I agree.
Oh, great. So it's going to get even more crowded. Even more deluded voices that think we might stand any kind of chance.
Come on, show me something new.
Oh, really? Okay.
Then you skewer yourself.
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
Yeah, but it's fair.
Huh, that didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought. Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps. We just have to hit her harder. She skewers you.
You'll have to be trickier than that.
Just panic. Flee. She skewers you.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
That's okay.
Do you see that? We almost had her. That was luck. But we only have to get lucky once. She's going to kill this body either way. So stop feeling what it feels.
Okay.
She skewers you.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up. Okay, let's go again.
Or just give up.
Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to reason.
I tried.
She skewers you. See? We're getting better. Okay, yeah. That was a good one. None
I can't.
Of this is working. Think.
I really can't take this seriously as a horror game, even though it is meant to be some sort of horror game, because the voices turn this into a fucking comedy for me.
She skewers you. We're getting close to something, can't you feel it? One last time. You're right. One last time, that's all we need.
Uh-huh.
And then everything goes dark, and you die.
Mutually assured destruction. We've gone mad, I tell you!
Your Honor, don't lose your head. We're in a cabin, and we'll take it from here. Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel claw is already in our hand. Ho-ho! What if we throw it out the window? Over my dead body.
Okay.
That won't be very hard. We've died a lot. But I can't say I mind anymore.
Aww.
Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a beautiful woman?
I mean, we weren't getting laid when we died, so that is... There are better ways to die, buddy. Did we at least get to see Teddy? No, we didn't, so...
Sure, I can think of a better way to die. They're all the same, really.
Okay, maybe.
How about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything.
Ugh. Paranoid's back.
The only thing we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top.
Okay, that sounds way more sexual. Game? No. I do the stupid, demented, sexual stupidity here. Not you, game.
There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them? Yeah, leave it to the pros. We'll notch up that win in no time. Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover.
Okay.
Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only it's more of a slide. We know. Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along. Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs, or this room, or anything? It feels like I'm hardly a part of this. Don't care, just want to win. Fine, you make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
It's different.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together. But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that.
Okay, game. I think we're...
I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it?
Is it titties? Do I get to see your titties? That'd be
I'm not
fun.
going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it, though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
Okay.
Are you going to say what she does? Do you want me to talk now?
No.
Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing. Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing.
Same?
Really? Okay then.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin twists, splitting into red blooms of raw meat
Aww.
as it stretches and tears. And then it erupts. She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades.
A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
That is like super fucking cool though.
Are you ready for what comes next?
A hug?
Holy shit!
She's gorgeous. Absolutely divine.
Maybe you're a little Markiplier-ish there, Smitten.
Yes, behold the perfect woman.
Buddy? Okay, Smutty and Stubby here need to go hit the showers.
Do you think we can throw her out the window?
I think we should try that.
That looked painful. How is she still alive?
Does it matter?
Heart's still beating, that's all she needs. This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up.
Whoa now. No, breaking the fourth wall there, Paranoid.
She doesn't even have a back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it?
Hmm.
This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing.
We're screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it.
This
All right,
is all
sir.
just a
What just happened? It's so quiet.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
Meh. Okay. You do not act, and yet to the act in action, your body moves on its own. Princess strikes as you approach, but as your blow finishes its oak, you're already somewhere else.
You're incredible.
Your weapons clash again and again. You and her enter a rhythm, free of thought and free of self. There's only the dance, the ebb, the flow, the shifting of the tides back and forth between ye. The deeper you fall into your play, the faster your hearts pound, and the faster the momentum volleys between you. And then there's building crescendo, and then an opening. Your blade strikes free of volition, and hers strikes too. Both strikes are lethal, neither of you will survive, but neither of you fear what's to come. This is a good ending. Oh, hi, Erms. You did not get to teach a dad, no you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns. You do so. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach towards the glass. It's time for you to see what's in it. You've withered. Oh. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You're at the cabin. Approach her.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again.
Uh-huh.
All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
Okay. I don't care. Attack the entity.
My roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight. We cannot harm each other as we are now.
I just figured I'd try. I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Then goes dark, and you die. Hooray! Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a
You know what? No, I'm not. You know why I'm not on a path? because fuck you, this episode's over. But with that, hey, I hope y'all enjoyed. And for now, peace the fuck out.